Close quote.
That is absolutely correct. But again, I would suggest that conversation is about foreign policy.
We did that because 9 UNRWA staff members were fired for actually helping Hamas on October 7th. Isn't that the case?
I don't believe that that's correct in terms of...
Let me ask you one more time. You support Hamas, don't you? You support UNRWA and Hamas, don't you?
Sir,
Please.
I think it's
They say sunlight is the best disinfectant. And today we're about to shine a whole lot of it on political hypocrisy. Before we break this down, make sure to like and subscribe to 50 Patriots. Grab a seat and get comfortable.
And according to your website, you're also, I'm going to quote here, a longtime Democratic Party activist who served as a member of the 2016 Democratic National Convention's Platform Standing Committee, close quote. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. You support Hamas, do you not?
Senator, oddly enough, I'm going to say thank you for that question because it demonstrates the purpose of our hearing today in a very effective way.
Let's start first with a yes or no.
Hamas is a foreign terrorist organization that I do not support, but you asking the executive director of the Arab American Institute that question very much puts the focus on the issue of hate in our country.
Well, I got your answer, and I appreciate it. What is the, you support Hezbollah too, don't you?
Again, I find this line of questioning extraordinarily disappointing,
Is that a
Senator.
no?
That
Or
you have Arab American constituents that you represent in your great state.
Yes, ma'am, I understand that, but my time's limited, and I apologize, but is that a yes or a no?
A yes or no question to do I support Hezbollah? The answer is I don't support violence, whether it's Hezbollah, Hamas, or any other entity that invokes it.
You can't bring yourself to say no, can you?
No, I can say no. I can say yes.
But
what I can say is your line of questioning.
Do you
Senator,
support or oppose Iran and their hatred of Jews?
Again, I'm going to emphasize Iran, Hezbollah, Hamas, none of them is going to, this discussion.
You can't bring yourself to say no, can
Sir,
you?
I don't support.
It's real simple.
Excuse me, I'm going to, if I may, as a Muslim woman, sir, I'm going to tell you I do not support Iran. But what I will tell you is that this conversation.
I'm running out of time. I'm sorry. You called our decision to cut funding. You called our decision to cut fund. Well, first, what's the United Nations Relief and Works Agency?
It's UNRWA, which is the institution that exists to provide services and aid to the nearly 6 million Palestinian refugees.
And you called our decision to cut funding for them, quote, an incredible moral failure, close quote.
That is absolutely correct. But again, I would suggest that conversation is about foreign policy.
We did that because 9 UNRWA staff members were fired for actually helping Hamas on October 7th. Isn't that the case?
I don't believe that that's correct in terms of...
Let me ask you one more time. You support Hamas, don't you? You support UNRWA and Hamas, don't you?
Sir,
Please.
I think it's exceptionally disappointing that you're looking at an Arab American witness before you and saying you support Hamas.
You know what's disappointing to me?
I do not support Hamas.
Bring yourself
I do not support Hamas.
You don't support UNRWA. You don't support Hamas. You don't.
I was very clear in my support for UNRWA.
Hezbollah, and you don't support Iran. You should hide your head in a bag.
What we just witnessed in that hearing was the perfect example of why Americans are fed up with Washington doublespeak. A witness walks in, proudly listed as a Democratic Party activist, and the moment she's asked a simple yes or no question, do you support Hamas? She dodges, spins, pivots, and tries to lecture the room about hate. This is the same tired routine we see every time the far left gets cornered. Play victim, change the subject, then accuse the questioner of bigotry. Classic. The senator kept it simple. Hamas is a foreign terrorist organization. Hezbollah, same thing. Iran, a government that openly chants death to America and death to Israel. All she had to do was say N.O. Instead, She wrapped her answers in word salads, identity politics shields, and emotional detours, proving exactly why the questions needed to be asked. Then we get to UNRWA, an agency with a long history of corruption and extremist infiltration. When the U.S. pulled funding after several staff members were linked to helping Hamas on October 7th, she called it a moral failure. Really? Holding terrorists accountable is a moral failure now? Only in the twisted worldview of the radical activist class. Every time the senator pressed her with facts, she tried to turn it into an attack on Arab Americans. But here's the truth. Asking whether someone supports terrorism isn't bigotry. It's national security. The American people deserve straight answers, not emotional manipulation, and not self-victimization used as a shield to dodge accountability. And when she still refused to give a clean answer, the senator closed with exactly what millions of fed-up Americans were thinking. If you can't say plainly that you oppose terrorists, maybe you should be embarrassed. Maybe you should feel the heat. Because this country doesn't have time for people who want to dance around evil instead of condemning it directly. This hearing exposed everything wrong with today's activist bureaucracy, evasiveness, identity politics, and utter refusal to admit the dangers of extremist movements infecting global institutions. And the senator shut it down with direct, unapologetic truth. Comment below, do you think she was dodging or was this fair questioning? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with friends who care about real political talk. See you in the next one.